local to global India. Today we are presenting about ICICI Bank Limited. ICICI was formed in 1955 at the initiative of the World Bank, the Government of India and representatives of Indian industry. The principal objective was to create a development financial institution for providing medium-term and long-term project financing to Indian businesses. Until the late 1980s, ICICI primarily focused its activities on project finance, providing long-term funds to a variety of industrial projects. With the liberalization of the financial sector in India in the 1990s, ICICI transformed its businesses from a development financial institution offering only project finance to a diversified financial services provider that, along with its subsidiaries and other group companies, offered a wide variety of products and services. As India's economy became more market oriented and integrated with the world economy, ICICI capitalized on the new opportunities to provide a wider range of financial products and services to a broader spectrum of clients. ICICI Bank was incorporated in 1994 as a part of ICICI Group. In 1999, ICICI became the first Indian company and the first bank of or financial institution from non-Japan Asia to be listed on the New York Stock Exchanges. The issue of universal banking, which in the Indian context means conversion of long-term lending institutions such as ICICI into commercial banks, had been discussed at the length in the late 1990s. Conversion into a bank offered ICICI the ability to accept low-cost demand deposits and offer a wider range of products and services, and greater opportunities for earning non-fund based income in the form of banking fees and commissions. After consideration of various corporate structuring alternatives in the context of emerging competitive scenario in the Indian banking industry and the move towards universal banking, the management of ICICI and ICICI Bank formed the view that the merger of ICICI with ICICI Bank would be the optimal strategic alternative for both entities and would create the optimal legal structure for ICICI Group's universal banking strategy. The merger would enhance value for ICICI shareholders through the merged entities' access to low-cost deposits, greater opportunities for earning fee-based income, and the ability to participate in the payment system and provide transaction banking services. The merger would enhance value for ICICI Bank shareholders through a large capital base and scale of operation, seamless access to ICICI's strong corporate relationships built up over 5 decades, entry into new businesses, segments, higher market share in various businesses segment, particularly fee-based services, and access to the vast talent pool of ICICI and its subsidiaries. In October 2001, the board of directors of ICICI and ICICI Bank approved the merger of ICICI and two of its wholly owned retail finance subsidiaries, ICICI Personal Finance Services Limited and ICICI Capital Services Limited, with ICICI Bank. The merger was approved by shareholders of ICICI and ICICI Bank in January 2002, by the High Court of Gujarat at Ahmedabad in March 2002, and by the High Court of Judicature at Mumbai and the Reserve Bank of India in April 2002. Consequent to the merger, ICICI Group's financing, banking, and operations with both wholesale and retail were integrated in a single entity. Shareholding pattern and share price for ICICI Bank Limited are like this. Last traded price on NSE was 417.45. 52-week high was 552.20. 52-week low was 268.30. Upper price band ranges at 431.85. Lower price band ranges at 353.35. Shareholding summary for ICICI Bank Limited are like this. MF holdings are 27.1%, FII's holdings are 45.7%, other institutions are 17.1%, and public holdings are 10.2%. Recent news for ICICI Bank Limited. Shares of ICICI Bank on Monday jumped nearly 6% after the company reported an over four-fold net profit for September quarter. The stock gained 6.64% to rupees 418.65 on the BSE. On the NSE, it jumped 6.59% to rupees 418.50. ICICI Bank on Saturday reported over four-fold jump in consolidated net profit at rupees 4,882 crore for the September quarter, driven largely by core income growth and lesser provisions for the pandemic-related impact. In the year-ago quarter, the profit stood at rupees 1131 crore. On a standalone basis, the second largest private sector lender's profit after tax jumped to rupees 4251 crore as against rupees 655 crore in the year-ago period, which is the highest quarterly growth in its history. The core net interest income (NII) moved up 16% to rupees 9366 crore despite a 0.10% contraction in the net interest margin to 3.57% and credit growth being nearly half that of deposit growth at 6%. Its president, Sandeep Batra, attributed the high profit growth to NII and credited the strategy of risk-calibrated growth followed by the bank under new leadership over the last 2 years for delivering high income. ICICI Bank NSE 6.33% stock jumps. Private lender ICICI Bank climbed 6.25% to rupees 417 crore after a host of brokerage raised price target for the stock after the private lender reported better than expected earnings for September quarter. Nomura India said the prevailing stock valuations provide enough downside comfort and increased its price target of rupees 525 from 393, suggesting an upside of 33%. Disclaimer from local to global India. Our channel's purpose is to promote homegrown Indian products, food, culture, finance, skills, and talent of people to global level. We are following the theme which our Prime Minister said that every Indian has to become vocal for their local, not only to buy local products but also to promote them proudly. Hence, we are making and publishing videos on homegrown Indian products, food, culture, finance, skills, and talent of people to promote on global level. Also, if you want to advertise or promote any of your videos, products, talent, we Local to Global India will help you. You can mail us on localtoglobalindian@gmail.com. Please like, subscribe, share and comment for more videos. Thanks for taking time to read this. Local to Global India.